When a production defect pops up, you fix it, and then it just comes back again. It's frustrating, right? Well, today we're going to dive into a really powerful, structured way to solve these problems for good. It's called the 8D methodology, and we're going to see how it works right inside SAP S4Hana. So here's how we'll break it all down. We're going to start with a pretty common scenario, a defect on the shop floor. Then we'll get into what the 8D process is all about. We'll walk through all 8 of its disciplines, step by step, and then we'll wrap up by looking at the exact SAP apps that make this whole thing happen. Okay, let's set the scene. To really understand how this works, we need to start where all these problems begin, right there on the production line. So picture this. A worker is on the assembly line, putting something together, and they notice a component is broken. They do exactly what they're supposed to do. They stop and they log the defect in the system. But, that's really just the first domino to fall. The defect report lands on the desk of our quality engineer, Healy. She takes a look and she realizes, this isn't just a random one-off thing. A quick fix isn't going to cut it here. She knows they need to dig deeper, so she decides to kick off a formal, structured problem-solving process. And that structured approach, well, that's what we're here to talk about today. It's called the 8D methodology, and it's a real cornerstone of modern quality improvement. So what exactly is 8D? The key thing to get here is that it's not just about fixing the one broken part you found. No way. It's a team-based approach designed to get to the real root of the problem, and then put a permanent fix in place so it never, ever happens again. It's about system-wide improvement. And inside SAP S4Hana, the workflow is actually pretty slick. It all starts with that initial defect. From there, Healy, our quality engineer, creates something called an 8D issue. Think of this as the main project file. It becomes the central hub that guides the team through all 8 disciplines all the way to a final resolution. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. The first 4 disciplines, D1 through D4, are all about the investigation. It's about figuring out what's going on and, maybe more importantly, stopping the problem from getting any worse. So here they are, all 8 disciplines laid out. It's a complete roadmap. You can see how it logically flows from getting the right people together to defining the problem, analyzing it, fixing it, and then celebrating the win. Let's dig into that first part right now. First up, D1, assemble the team. You can't solve complex problems in a silo, so the first thing Healy does is pull together a cross-functional team. We're talking people from engineering, quality, the warehouse, anyone who might have a piece of the puzzle. And right inside SAP, she assigns them their roles in the 8D issue. Next, D2, describe the problem. The entire team gets together to agree on exactly what's wrong. Now, for all of you SAP QM students out there, pay attention to this part. Inside the 8D issue, they add detailed descriptions, they can attach photos of the defect, and they can link directly to production data. This creates a single source of truth, which is absolutely vital. D3 is all about damage control. We need to stop the bleeding, right? So the team implements containment actions immediately. Right from the 8D issue, they can create a quality task. In this case, they send a task to a warehouse clerk, telling them to find all similar components and move them to blocked stock. Now, this stops any more faulty parts from hitting the assembly line. So with all this data in one place, the team starts digging, and they have a breakthrough, an aha moment. It turns out it wasn't a bad part from a supplier. The real root cause was that the operator was handling the component incorrectly during assembly. And that discovery leads us right into the most crucial part of this whole phase, which is D4, root cause analysis. This isn't just a conversation. It's formally documented right there in the 8D issue in SAP. And this step is the absolute turning point. Why? Because every single action we take from this point forward is aimed at solving this specific root cause, not just the surface level problem. Okay, so we found the why. Now it's time for the what are we going to do about it phase. These next 4 disciplines are all about action. We're going to implement solutions and make sure this problem is gone for good. We kick things off with D5, propose corrective actions. The team needs a game plan. So first, to fix the immediate issue, they define an action right in SAP to replace that broken component, and they assign it directly to a specific production operator. Now it's time to execute that plan in D6, implement corrective actions. The operator gets the task, goes out, and replaces the part. But here's where using SAP gets really powerful. The operator records their time and materials against a repair order. This lets the company automatically track the costs of poor quality, a super important metric. When they're done, they just update the status and everyone knows the job is complete. Okay, this might be the most important step of the whole process. D7. Define and implement preventive actions. Remember, the root cause was improper handling, so to make sure this never happens again, the team creates another action in SAP. This time, it's a task to develop and deliver additional training for all production workers on how to handle these parts correctly. This is how you really solve the problem. And we finish with D8. Congratulate your team. This is about more than just a pat on the back. It's about recognizing the hard work and, crucially, documenting the lessons learned right in the system. This closes the loop and creates a knowledge base that makes the company smarter and helps solve the next problem even faster. So we've walked through the whole process from start to finish, but what are people actually clicking on in the system? What are the tools for the job in SAP S4Hana? Well, it really boils down to two key Fury apps. The AD team, the people managing the big picture, they live in the Resolve Internal Problems app. That's where they manage the AD issue. Then, the individual folks who get assigned tasks, like our warehouse clerk or production operator, they use the Process Quality Tasks app. It's their to-do list where they see their tasks and report back when they're done. Simple as that. And this really just brings it all home, doesn't it? When you use a structured process like 8D inside a powerful system like SAP, you stop just putting out fires. You transform a reactive, one-time fix into a proactive, data-driven, system-wide improvement. That's the real goal. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. We've seen how this works for a production defect, but this powerful methodology isn't just for the factory floor. Think about your organization. Where else could you use this structured 8D approach to tackle those stubborn, recurring problems for good? Maybe in logistics, procurement, maybe even finance. The possibilities are endless.
Hey everyone, and